Hello guys, welcome back to this channel. Today we're reviewing Bullet Train with Brad Pitt, and came out, I don't know, back in August, I think. So I didn't end up getting to watch it because I never saw it in theaters until like, I want to say like about a couple weeks ago, because I couldn't review it right when I got home because I was not feeling great. So I was like, that'll be my next video after I feel a little bit better, after Nightmare on Elm Street review. So I was like, okay, today's the day. Coincidence, I guess. So not much to say, I guess, but Stranger Things 3 will be coming, and then maybe a Black Adam review in the near future, and then Harry Potter stuff. I've decided to sort of retire the MCU show stuff because for the rest of the year, because I was like, I've just have too much, and I actually want to get to the Hobbit movies. So I just don't think I'm gonna have enough time. So it is what it is, and I don't even think I'll have enough time for the Lord of the Rings. I might do the Lord of the Rings show after I do Stranger Things. That's a maybe. Can't make any promises though. Start out what this movie's about. This movie's about this character, or this codename guy, character with a codename, which is called Ladybug, played by Brad Pitt, who's kind of this unlikely assassin, kind of brought in to replace this, I forgot the guy's name, but whatever. Replace this guy out of Ambition, and it's where he's trying to get a briefcase of Buddy. Pretty much, fairly simple. But then the mission, after a few fails, he gets this more peaceful mission, more or less. He totally doesn't take the gun there. And then it ends up going haywire, and everything just goes crazy, sort of. And it kind of, if Guy Ritchie were to make an action movie, more or less. So, yeah, the mission goes haywire, and a lot of fun things happened. Starting off the good, and I think the fun thing about this movie is really the characters, specifically Levin and Tangerine. They were standing out. They're just so fun together, creating all the chaos and killing all those people. Also, the daughter character ends up being good. I think Brad Pitt is a lot of fun. This one of his better roles in I'd say the last 10 years. I don't know. So I think he's a lot of fun in this. Also the way they're kind of building up to this White Wolf character, or White Death character. Well, not White Death is interesting. I'd say the other characters that are other Korean character or Japanese characters, I forget what their names are. So they have the child. I think the guy appears on the train near the end with the swordsman or whatever. I don't remember any of their names, yeah, I think all of that is just so much fun. All of the action's great. It's very stylized. It's kind of, if Guy Ritchie were to make an action movie, you just kind of feel that way, where it's kind of like a convoluted story that somehow connects together at the end. And I think mixed in there was just a lot of fun action. All of it's memorable. All of it's great. I think the idea of setting this on a very long train and seeing all these stories kind of tie together is just a lot of fun. And the way I describe the movie is just, I think, a fun time for the most part, and it's a bit bloated, but I'll talk about that later. And I'd say it does have a few endings here and there, so but it's a fun film, I'd say. I don't know if it's a movie I'll rewatch, but I had a good time with it. And the story, for the most part, I'd say the base level of the story is the simple idea. The guy gets on the train, and then he gets this briefcase or whatever, briefcase, and they're sort of playing a cat and mouse game with the briefcase or whatever, and with some fun action. A lot of people getting killed here and there, with some memorable characters, and all of it's just a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun with this one when I watched it as a family movie night, sort of. So yeah, I had a good time with this. But I'm just going to kind of get right into the bad. There's nothing I really mixed about. Let's just get into the bad. And the main thing that was kind of a little frustrating with this movie was that it's just too convoluted. Literally, there's even a scene where, they showed the progressive story of this water bottle. It's kind of fun and all, but why is this there? They could have easily taken this out. And they could have easily taken out that White Wolf plotline. There was a White Wolf plotline. There's White Death and White Wolf. Or the Wolf. I can't remember anything. I saw this movie 3 weeks ago. So, it's a lot of fun, as I said, but, the problem is that it's kind of one of those movies where, instead of just being convoluted and kind of having fun with it, it tries to do that. it's just going all for it, putting everything in. But like, unlike a movie, I'd say like a good example is Deadpool 2, where like it's just having a lot of fun with it. It doesn't exactly have fun with all of them. So like some of them are just kind of paid off immediately, and they're just there for no, like, even that Wolf character is just a guy from the past that wants to act revenge, and then they go into this for like subplot for like 20 minutes. So just the first hour of this movie is a bit, especially the first hour, it's a bit incohesive. The second half, I think, is a little bit better when it comes to the cohesiveness of everything as everything comes together, and it's a very fun film. I think there's just a lot of fun here, but just the general sort of story here is just kind of a mess, and it's not even the most like entertaining stuff. So like there's even just some kind of boring scenes for the most part. And I don't think it's too long, and it also kind of just feels like really long. I don't know, that might just be me. And, like, it feels much longer than it actually is. A lot of these movies kind of feel that way, and even though it's like only like 2 hours, yet it feel 2 hours, yet it feels like 2.5 hours. I don't know. I had a lot of fun with this one though. So for this film's final score, I'm probably gonna give it a 7 out of 10. I think it's a perfectly good movie. I think Brad Pitt's a lot of fun. I think all the characters are very fun, especially Lemon and Tangerine, and among some, and also the daughter character is kind of interesting. And the way all of it kind of combines together is pretty satisfying. And I like the little Ryan Reynolds cameo in there. I forgot to mention it. And but the problem is it's just way too many. It's just way too convoluted, like for its own good. Like it tries so hard to just do that, and it just makes for just it just goes too far. But in the end, I do actually really enjoy this movie. So tell me what you thought about in the comments below. Did you like it? Did you hate it? I'm interested. It's just one I wanted to get out of there and review because it's one I've wanted to review for a while. So tell me your thought. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Adios.